Alright, so it's another day today. We are obviously working on the Z so we can get the car started. And we got some cleaning supplies and oil over there.
Over there in the corner, yeah.
And we got a cleaning to do on the transmission and then some couple engine parts and then all that stuff. So we're gonna do that now and then hopefully this week we aiming for the car. This engine is becoming in here and then we can fire them up. That's our plan this week. So let's get to it, boys.
Today, probably gonna be trying to put on, well, I gotta clean the transmission over here. And I am planning putting everything that needs to go on the motor today on the motor so we get it ready for whenever to put it in. I think Wednesday or whatnot.
Yeah. So
later on this week, but in a couple days.
So this week we're planning on doing 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So today is being Monday. I mean, you guys won't know when. What? Monday. So we're gonna, like just Mike said, we're gonna put everything together today. So that way we can put that on the engine on next day, right? And then, you know, we're gonna start the car without, like, we don't need like radiators and stuff like that just to see if it starts, right? For like a couple seconds. So, you know, we just, so that way once we hear the engine starts and then we can put everything back and then we can actually run. But hopefully this week is the week. So let's get to the work.
Alright, so the goal today isn't anything crazy. But it's a start compared to what it is right now with nothing in it. So basically, we still need to put on the AC condenser. We still need to, I'm planning on changing the oil pan and putting new RTV on it down over here, changing the oil, new oil filter. Back here, I'm gonna change the rear main seal. So this is gonna have to be dropped, and then rear main seal is gonna have to be put back on. I have to drive like 20 minutes back to my house and 20 minutes back here because I just realized I forgot it. Oh well, but had to do that. So then afterwards we can put on the flywheel, we could put on the clutch. Then over here, this is how to be cleaned, and this should all just go together like bread and butter. So basically, just trying to get this thing running for this week. I don't think this car is gonna be put together by the end of the week, to be honest. There's so much limited time that we kind of have. So hopefully we'll get this car started, all hooked up, see if this engine starts, if there's nothing wrong with it. Right now you can see exhaust system is completely off too. So when this motor goes back in, I'm literally just planning on putting on the headers, I mean the white pipe, and just smacking on there and see if like this actually starts. It's gonna sound like a trumpet, but whatever. So this is gonna have to be welded. Still haven't planned on this being welded yet. I mean, it's a weird cut. I cut it in a weird spot just so I can open it and pack it, because like before it wasn't cut, it was just like this thing, and like just bending this metal is really hard. This is stainless steel, and this is a Motor Dynam exhaust. Apparently Motor Dynam sounds like really good to a Z. I mean, I've seen some videos, they sound good. You can still hear a little bit of like the VQ trumpet in it, but it's okay. So plan is now, I'm just gonna clean this out. I'm gonna go ahead and try putting on whatever I can on here, then run home to get the rear main seal and start swapping things out and changing oil and whatnot. Alright, I put plenty in there. This is gonna be like the worst engine degreaser I've ever smelled. O'Reilly's engine degreaser. It smells so bad. It smells absolutely awful, but it's getting the job done. Everything's starting to come off. This isn't black anymore. All the clutch material that the last guy had all over this thing from doing burnouts is starting to get cleaned off. That's what I'm trying to get like at mostly here, and try to make sure that this is all clean too. All the bearings right over here. Make sure this is clean. Just trying to make sure this is just good to go for another rip. And like stuff right here, like this is clutch material. That right there, you can kind of see it. It looks like hair. That's clutch material. So I'm gonna get all of that out. This is doing wonders. This works great. Just smells terrible. So gonna see what happens next.
Okay, so what now?
All right, so We noticed that there is like a bad leak on the front over here. Let me grab this little
Yeah.
flashlight. So, if you take a look, you can see all the black here.
Yeah, which this is after you cleaned it too.
This is after I cleaned it. So,
But it was very black,
yeah.
right?
So, I'm gonna have Yuki take this belt off and take the front off. And
You're gonna make me do that?
I'm gonna make you do it.
Alright,
So-
we'll do.
I'm gonna go ahead and call a place that has this front seal. It's literally just like a little circle band thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you just put it in there with a socket. It's like wicked easy, and that stops that leak. So
Well-
I'm gonna go pick one of those up. We just replaced this oil line down here.
Yeah. Oh wow, that looks nice, right?
Looks brand new.
Yeah.
That's spray
it was
painted.
so it was bent when we lifted up or whatever you guys did moving engine. So
Yeah.
good thing we had the spare. We didn't have to rebend it. It's just nice. Mike ended up painting it very nice. Even the bracket, the guy did a good job. He probably need to do everything else, but you know what? That's fine, right?
So I'm gonna go grab the rear main seal, which is what I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a front main seal, call AutoZone, see if they have it. It says that they sell it, so I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll probably have it.
Yeah.
It's probably like a common issue on this thing.
Yeah, very common.
And then I'm gonna go grab a couple other things like the rear main and then probably some cleaning supplies for like brushes to make this a little easier.
Okay,
It's cleaner, so
let's
yeah.
do it. So I'm gonna stop like that, right? So, guys, this is a week for Mike, and the guy forget to bring his parts today. What do you think about that? What you know? This guy forgets it.
Forgot to bring my parts. Well, I mean, like, it happens.
Yeah, it's okay. I know. I'm
Well, I'm
joking.
still gonna go grab another piece, so
Yeah,
it
wait, yeah,
works
win,
out
win.
in the end.
All right,
but-
so he's gonna go back home and get his stuff. I am gonna work on this. So by the time he come back, hopefully we can just put a new one and then we can move forward because we want to put this thing on the car today, maybe.
All right, so I don't know if we explained in the last clip, but so apparently the front main seal is bad too. Well, Yuki kind of ripped it apart, but it's okay.
It's definitely dry.
But it was dry rotted. Well, it's dry rotted 100%.
and that's why
Um,
it was the oil. In
It
there.
was leaking too, so
Just hoping we not seeing an oil from this in between.
you can probably just put stuff here too, to be honest.
No, you have to take it off. If you change the gear, you have to take it off. But
Here we just put RTV on top of that, okay?
okay, well it's up to you because with this being back, all you have to take off is 10 millimeters. That this will come off, and then the all long bolt, and it will come off too. But
Yeah.
first we take this off, drain the oil.
But this
then
is
you
the,
think.
when you take this off, it's gonna be like 20 bolts. So
Yeah, it just and done.
put this on. You even think this is leaking? It's usually just this thing.
I hope it's leaking from here. That's why the oil and stuff is in here.
Yeah, I don't think it's leaking from here. I feel like
I hope so too. I'm just
yeah, I'm just gonna say it's from here because that's why that seal is there in the first place.
Okay.
So-
alright. We do that.
We'll go do that and
We're gonna drain the oil right now.
so we're gonna do oil pan, take this out, re-RTV it. There's like a shit ton on there. There's actually so much, but this is gonna have to replace. I called Nissan. They said that they're gonna pre-order one from me or whatnot, whatever they say. Just order one for
Yeah.
me. And
AutoZone, and the guy was what? Pretty sketchy.
I don't know. The guy at AutoZone was so weird. I don't know. Like he's like, oh yeah, the part's $8. I'm like, the part's $8, and the part's like $19 or something, $20 usually online from AutoZone. So I'm like, $8. What is he talking about? He was saying $8.74 for the part. And I didn't even know it was the right thing. And Yuki apparently worked at this place before, right?
Yeah, that's
And he said that they kind of screw up pretty easily. This
Yeah.
oil looks kind of new, actually.
nice. Good job.
Nice. This oil looks a little new.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Nice and golden. Can
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah.
So, gonna change this out. Gonna change this filter out right here.
You sure that's a Fram, dude? Look at it. That's the one of
Fram.
the kind.
Dude, look at how they put it on there. Do you see that?
Thing is the best.
Dude, look at that.
smash them in.
Dude, they like smashed it in. This is like in there like 100 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
So I hope this is actually easy to come out.
Well, at least it's outside, so even if it's not easy,
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just stab a like screwdriver through that.
this thing need to slow down soon.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's slowing down. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so gonna do that. Oil pan, re-RTV it. Probably gonna have to wait till the RTV kind of dries up. How long does that take?
Well, we're gonna be busy doing something else anyway, so.
Yeah. So put on the oil.
Also, look at the back. This is a good sign of the rear main seal too. In the back is leaking, right? You see all the oil right there.
Yeah, that can also be from the front too.
Also look at this too. Actually, you see all the thing leaking.
Yeah, I mean,
Might be wanna. I don't want to do the work just as much as you do, but might be best to seal that right now. I don't know. It's up to you. Well, first we're gonna take this off.
do you think 3 tubes is enough to do that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah?
3 tube is more than enough.
100%, he says.
100%.
100%. You think our job, or if we do this yourself, you think we'll be better than that?
Well, oh yeah. like
He's confident.
like honestly, I done this before. That's why I know we can be doing this before. I can be doing this. Like I done this before. Like most people, you see these sensors here?
Yeah.
This people like to over tighten this, and then what happened is this snap, and then what are you gonna do to replace it? Oh, guess what? You gotta change everything before, and this is speaking from experience. I done this before, so when you tighten this, be very careful. This will crack and you'll get cracking here. Now you're gonna have to remove subframe down. Like if this car was in the engine, was in the car, think about how you're gonna change it. You gotta either take off the engine and do it, or drop the subframe, and it's just pretty pain. So
True.
but you have a choice. Even though trust me, I want as much as I want to start this car today, but
This is not starting today.
yeah, well, like this week.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But if this thing like really leak bad, which you see mess everywhere, and it means I would do it right now, just because that's bad actually. Like look at like all oil everywhere. I was gonna say it's just the rear main seal, but that's only here because leak from here and just maybe here. But this is not from rear main seal. It's definitely that RTV. I think you see this one. This is Saman RTV. This is not factory. I don't think.
Yeah, because that's a lot.
I think someone already maybe have done this before, and then didn't do a good. So
Either they didn't do a good job or they didn't clean it.
or that, and then this RTV. I like to use I suggested Mike to use the Toyota one because that car behind you, the R34, I'm on 5 years drifting, beating on it. Like you guys seeing probably me drifting here. I'm on rev limiter, all the time, right? Has no ever oil leak on it, and it's been driven here for like 5-6 years now, and using RTV from Toyota. So that $10, I think it's worth it. So I suggested him. I'm glad Mike listened and got it, because one thing I want to see is everything is running but pissing oil. It's kind of annoying though, no? Don't you agree?
No, it's 100% annoying.
Like dude, he's freaking pissing oil where? And can't find the oil leak because it's in the engine. And if we can try, I want to, like, I don't want
So
you
let's-
to have oil leak.
What's gonna come out for us to take this? So this up front, just a couple of the brackets.
Yeah.
Then.
And then, just obviously this inside gonna be a bolt like this way,
Yep.
long one.
Yep.
But that and just clean it. I think we should. Well, first we're gonna take this off anyway, so we can. And let's go. Let's see like a little bit inside and see how's that.
Alright, so we just took this off. This motor looks really clean. This gives me the confidence that I think it'll actually start.
Oh,
Look at this though. So
what behind here?
we saw this metal like chunk thing, and I was like, what the hell is that? And when you open one of those bottles up, there's like a little like metal seal,
yeah.
and I think they forgot to take it out, and it, like
How though?
that's what I mean, how? And I think they put it in the oil by
Yeah,
accident.
it looked like that, but then it came down there. Lucky this guy. This is just the RTV. So like, you see the way that he RTV it though? Like it just like coming in this side. This thing will eventually break, and then you see like that.
Yeah, yeah, like that
That's
piece
what
of
happened.
RTV
Yeah.
right there.
I mean, it's fine probably, but you know, I seen some RTV broke engines, so gotta be careful on that. That's all.
Yeah.
So
So,
just clean that, right? And take all this off.
well, we're probably gonna take these off first, and
So-
then take those off. Yeah.
Did we decide to reseal that?
No, absolutely not. We're gonna let this thing leak. Yeah, no.
Alright.
We
Take it off. Wow.
we really
Pretty
just took it
impressed.
off. Really impressed.
You got the front main seal out.
Front main seal is out. We're gonna do the rear. I think the rear. I was looking at it. I think you have to have this off to do the rear.
No, you
main,
don't.
But
You
I don't
don't
think
need
so.
to. You don't need
I
to do
don't.
it.
Yeah, you don't need
But
to. I'm pretty
it's
sure.
easier now to do it. But look at this guy's job. Look at it. Like literally look at it. He
Yeah.
put LTV under it. That's all LTV, dude. That's LTV. That is not. That is definitely leaking.
Does this come out now or?
Yeah, you just gotta do what you just did.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna have to kind of smack that out. But look at this. This is completely clean. No shards. No nothing.
And we managed to take it off without cracking a single dime. How's
Yeah.
that? That's so. So what did we do? Like, did we pry anything?
No.
Never pry.
Never prying. We just did it very, very gently.
So we put like a flat screwdriver, tap, move it little at a time. No, something deep, right? And you can see the crack now. It's pretty clean to me.
It's great.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna scrape this all off of a razor blade. Same thing at the oil pan. I'm gonna see if we can take out this rear main right now.
No,
And
we will. We're gonna take it off. We're gonna change it now.
yeah.
While at it, you don't need to take this off to change the rear main, but it's easier because you can just pry just that now and come off. So, and I don't believe, unless you did, Mike, when you guys get the engine and you took it off, there is a bolt that you're supposed to have for the rear main seal. This thing is missing, like this one.
Yeah, it's missing 3 bolts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolt maybe.
4, 5? Is there 5 on here?
Well, unless this is just, oh, that's just the guide pin. So
Oh, guide
yeah,
pins.
so 1, 2, 3.
So it's missing 3.
But the guy just did literally LTV. That's not the move. So it's
Yeah.
10 millimeter. Everybody have 10 millimeter sitting everywhere. So just put that thing on and don't LTV like this guy.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, oh
Unfortunately. Well, let's start with these first.
no. All right, let's see it.
These are completely toast. I mean, you can see the RTV on there. You really can't take the RTV off of these like nicely to the point where, I mean, if you spend your time, maybe.
Yeah.
But this rear one is ripped. This front one is in better condition, but it's worn down.
So what did you do? Did you buy a new one or?
So bought some new ones. They'll be
Oh,
picking
honestly,
them up tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So
I would do too. Like I would mess around. Any stuff like imagine like you put that thing on, chance it leak.
yeah.
What are you gonna do? For how much was it?
But those are only $20.
Right, for 20 bucks.
So-
If you put that one in and they leak, can you forgive yourself later on? Honest speaking.
Guess you're dropping the motor.
Yeah, so that
you're doing something,
So
but-
you're gonna hate yourself, right?
So,
being said, that's a good move is what I'm trying to get at.
The
You know?
other thing is these O-rings. I guess you have to change these out. Like you can see how it's twisting. I guess that's a good idea too. I didn't know that you have to change these out, but I guess
Well,
you do.
it come with it, right?
It comes with it, so
So why
there's
not,
two little
right?
O-rings,
Yeah.
change it out. Why not?
Yeah.
I really don't know what those are for.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I literally have no clue what those are for.
To be honest with you, I don't know either. But you know what? It
No
come
clue.
with it. Why not change it, right?
Yeah.
You
so
paid for it, so.
This is the old rear main. Little crusty looking, little dry rotted. She's seen better days, but that's alright.
And then what did I say? When we do swap, from my experience, and if the transmission is off, how much was that?
$49.
Was it that much? Okay. So but anyway, isn't it kind of good idea to do it anyway? Just because, like, imagine change that. What do you have to do? Take off the transmission because that's behind the transmission, and you just can't get to it. So
Exactly. This rear main is actually a little expensive, but
yeah,
it's
that's
just 'cause
expensive.
It's because of the cap.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah.
it's worth it. if you're gonna be driving this thing all the time.
Yeah, because you know, you think about it. If you start leaking, see the leak from between engine and transmission.
Yeah.
You know that's the one is leaking,
You're
and
making a trip to like O'Reilly's every single like week.
Yeah.
To refill your oil. Hey, REQ needs more oil.
Right, yeah.
Needs more oil.
right.
So we're not gonna be able to put this in today, unfortunately. We came to the conclusion that it's not gonna happen.
But I really personally think you're doing a good job. Like, trust me, we want to put that thing in, right?
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
But you think that was a better decision what we made?
Absolutely not. We should just put an SR20 in.
Yeah, well that. But this guy over here don't want to do it, so.
So gonna do that. This oil pan is gonna need to clean because of all the RTV crap flying into it. This is gonna need probably a little cleanup. Probably just put a towel over here while I clean it. Well, yeah, that's kind of the deal right now. Transmission's not gonna be able to pair up anytime soon. We have to wait. We're literally just waiting on the seals in this thing.
Yeah.
And Wednesday we'll come back to this thing. We'll clean it up again. We'll put it all together. Then hopefully we'll get the clutch, the flywheel, and everything put together. Transmission paired, and then finally get this thing ready to go back inside there. And
Oh my god.
hopefully we remember where everything goes. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory once you kind of put it in because everything starts to like line up sort of. But so far, not too bad. Obviously a little detour, but it's better than doing nothing on this thing. Especially it's been sitting in a garage for who knows how long. So, but if you guys enjoy this video, are enjoying the rebuild, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Oh boy, let's do it.